Hello Pisces, and welcome to your September 2018 tarot readings with me. If you're new to my channel, I suggest you please do subscribe so that you're notified every time I release a new video. Dear Pisces, let's get started for a happening month of September. Well, as I said, I'll be doing the themes at the beginning. So when I took the theme of the month of September for Pisces, well, there are two of those cards. So one is the whip and the clouds, and that means what is that there are going to be, during this month especially, I see that there are going to be some kind of conflicts and arguments. Dear Pisces, you are going to be in conflict with someone, and it's going to be a bit of a confusing time regarding these relationship issues for you. I'm seeing you need to be careful because you need to be a bit open and see clearly what's happening around you. There are a lot of clouds in your sky regarding to your relationship issues. So please don't take any decisions before the clouds have disappeared from your relationship skies, okay? So you just be cool and be centered as far as your relationships are concerned, because I see unnecessary arguments. You might be a victim to also harsh communication with someone. So as we can say in a more familiar way, it is to verbal abuse. So protect yourself against these kind of people, and if you see that somebody is crossing their limit, you better put them straight, or you walk away from there, because you don't need to waste your energy on something that doesn't require you to waste your energy on. And please be cool, because right now you're not really in the state of mind, emotionally speaking, in order to take the final decisions, because there are arguments that are very confusing arguments that are seen, and discussions that are not very clear with your relationship of the hearts. So that is somewhere lurking in the background in the month of September. But now we are going to the month of September week by week, and the spread is pretty positive. And how is that? Because at the beginning of the month, the first week of the month of September, dear Pisces, sees you very dynamic, to a point that you can be even aggressive. You're full of energy, you're bubbling with energy. Maybe you've taken a holiday, maybe you have been given a kind of a break wherein you have to prove yourself, you have to prove your mettle. So you are completely in a very, very dynamic bubbling with energy, and you're very dynamic, and you want to do a lot of things, and you are doing it. Your charm and your charisma is attracting people to you. You are like a kind of a magnet. You're just attracting people to you, dear Pisces. However, I need to tell you, please take care of something, is that when you are like that, you are going to be subject to jealousy also. So in the first week, you need to take care of these energies of jealousy, because people might try to just try to pull you down just because you are doing pretty well. So you need to when people pull you down, you don't need to look down. You have to concentrate on your goals that are high up. Okay, so you don't need to look down. You just keep going, just keep stepping higher and higher. And those who are pulling you down, you need to know they are down, and that is why they need you to be with them. So you don't need to pay attention to this. However, you need to protect yourself. And secondly, I see that you are having wonderful communication skills in the first week of September. That is really regarding a professional field. You are kind of making those deals very easily. Your communication is so spontaneous, and it is so to the point, is that your higher ups cannot reject you at this point of time. So I feel that whatever is regarding negotiations and communications, the first week is going to be pretty much good for you, my dear Pisces. And I need to tell you regarding your love life, regarding your relationship with your loved ones, be very careful in the first week. This is where I think the theme is coming into the light, wherein you are so much emotional about certain things is that you are forgetting that in order to put your things across, you are coming off as somebody who is a bit dominating and a bit aggressive. You are doing the right thing. Your points are completely right as to what you are saying to your loved ones. But what is happening, dear Pisces, is that the people who are listening to you, your loved ones, your family members, your beloved, your boyfriend, your husband, whoever is listening to you, your girlfriend, your wife, whoever is listening to you, are not in that state of mind. They are not as receptive to your straightforwardness. So you really need to work on that aspect of communication with your loved ones, because at the professional level you're doing wonders, but at the family level it is going to get a bit tricky. So you need to handle this first week with lots of diplomacy. It's going to be very difficult for you because illogical things are going to, just put you off or, is going to shoot up your temper. So you need to take care at that time that you don't make statements, even if they are for the good of others, but if you do them, in a harsh way, they are not going to be accepted. And they are not going to be accepted well, I would say. They will be accepted, but at the same time people are going to get hurt in that process. So please take care that you don't hurt anyone who is close to you, a family member, a one who counts on you. No matter how wrong they are, please deal it in your tender Piscean way with them, my dear Pisces. And don't be extra possessive about your beloved, please, because this is going to again create tiffs, and this will lead to unnecessary arguments. So no jealousy, no possessiveness, okay? The P of possessiveness is not for the P of Pisces. Pisces is peace, okay? So know that. And then we go to the second week. The second week's energy is wonderful, wonderful energy. And what is it about? It is all about movement. I am seeing Pisces moving, swimming in different waters. Maybe the river Pisces is going to get into the sea. It's going to be the big world out there. So many of the students who have been applying in different universities, something is getting ready for them, getting cooked for them. Maybe some of them are moving out of their hometown or out of their country to study abroad. For those of you who have been applying for jobs, many of them have the possibility of getting that job offer in another place, not in their hometown, but in another place. Some of you might get jobs that are related to sales, wherein you're moving a lot. So I see you moving, train, plane, buses. I mean, there's a lot of movement that is seen. There is a lot of travel that is seen, dear Pisces, for you in the second week. Some of you might almost move from their old house to their new house. There is moving into a new place that is seen, or you decide to invest in a new house, or maybe even the car, because as it is about traveling. So some of you are going to invest in buying a locomotive, a car, or a vehicle for yourself for moving around in your place. So this is all the energy of the movement that is seen. And those of you who have been feeling very disheartened, dear Pisces, you don't need to worry, because the second week is taking care of it. The second week is taking care of it in the sense, whatever were the roadblocks, the obstacles that were seen on your path so far, I'm seeing that some new opportunities are presenting themselves. It is a wonderful second week of opportunities that is coming in. I also see some kind of auspicious things that can happen with some Pisceans, is that some kind of housewarming is taking place, or some kind of event in the family where people are getting together as celebrating something. That is what is seen in the second week for many of the Pisceans, and that's a wonderful energy. That's a wonderful energy because it's the energy of movement. And the energy of movement is life, because life is change, is movement, right? Because whatever stagnates is dead. So you are moving places, my dear Pisces, and take up these opportunities that are coming in the second week. You might have a choice between 2 to 3 things, and you will need to pick up something out of that. So make a wise decision. I know that this will be a bit cloudy for you regarding decisions, but just be quiet, just be meditative, or just go for a walk. And when you walk, you will just start clarifying your mind, and your decision making power will get more and more clearer, and that will help you to take this good decision regarding the choices presented to you in the second week. And after that we go to the third week, and wow, the third week's energy is all about abundance. Abundance in the sense, if you have been spending a lot, my dear Pisces, I have been. So in the third week, what happens is that whatever the problems you had regarding your finances are getting sorted out. So in the third week of September, my dear Pisces, you are opening new doors to make more money. Maybe some of you are going to get a bonus or a kind of extra package because you have done some job well. Some of you might sign up a contract which is very lucrative and which is paying you well money wise. Some of you can get a hike in their salary. Some of you can be just doing an assignment, just suddenly that crops up, and which is going to pay you extra money. So all in all, whatever the botherations that were regarding your finances, dear Pisces, in the third week we see that those clouds are disappearing on your financial field. So your account looks much better. And if you have been really in the red, you are going to rise and come back to normal regarding your accounts, thanks to this extra money that is coming up, and through different sources is going to come up. Or maybe some of you are just getting some kind of heritage, or some of you are making a deal about your house wherein you get extra money regarding your house. Or maybe if you're planning to sell off some property, something regarding investments is seen. I mean, some kind of dealings are seen wherein some of you sell something in order to get a profit on that, and this extra money is really a welcome gift your way that the universe is sending in the third month. And the third month is really good as far as your money is concerned. And what happens is that when Pisces get lots of money, they tend to spend it, and this is where you need to be warned, my dear Pisces, because you need to know that you shouldn't just lavishly spend it off, because you're going to need it later on. You never know for what, or maybe save it for a bigger thing. Okay, so whatever the gift that the universe is sending for you in the third week, my dear Pisces, save it, because you are going to need it later on. So this third week is all about abundance, and this third week also sees you a bit of a spendthrift, a bit of a party person. So please take care in the third week not to spend abundantly. Even if you get abundantly, you need to share it. Yes, you can share it with those who are unfortunate, but you just don't need to just go on a shopping spree, or be a shopaholic. Yes. And then the fourth week, my dear Pisces, sees you networking. The energy is that of networking. You are just meeting lots of people. You are attending, as I said, the third weeks I see the party thing, and many of the Pisceans are going for networking. They're going for meetings, conferences, seminars in the fourth week. Lot of new faces on the scene are seen, dear Pisces, and you need to be at your communication best over there. This is what you're going to be like. The first week's energy is influencing. However, you need to take care of the wolves hidden under the sheep cloak. So you need to take care of who you are opening to. Yes, who you are trusting, because everyone cannot be trusted. You need to use your Piscean antennas. You need to use your sensories in order to see, okay, is it fine, is it not fine? Yeah, can I trust this person? Your intuitions, listen to them. They are your best allies, dear Pisceans. So please do that, because in the third week I see you're going to make a lot of new friends. You're meeting a lot of maybe a new colleague comes up also in the last week of September, and you don't need to really put your trust immediately on anyone. You need to take your time, just be quiet and pass them through your tests, whatever it is in your mind, before you trust someone. What do you need to know about those people? So don't be very innocent over there. Just your Piscean selves, like, wow, I trust everyone, everyone is good. But then what happens is that we receive a kind of a jerk, and then we wake up and it hurts, right? So don't do that in the last week. And meet people, and the energy is that of meeting and negotiations. So most probably many Pisceans are going to be in conferences and meetings. They are presenting some of the ideas, the concepts, and they are doing a very good job, and they are making new friends. They are going to make some key contacts also in the last week, which is going to be required for your further development of your projects also. So take care, dear Pisces. However, as I said, for everything there is a price to pay. Yes, and you need to know that who you trust, you better pass them through different tests, because then it is tested and trusted, right? Tried and trusted, as we say. But you need to keep your eyes open and keep your intuitions at the highest in the fourth week, so that you are not duped or deceived by anyone in this process. And some of you who are dating, dear Pisceans, in the fourth week, however, I say, please take care and see that this person is really worth it. All right, and don't put your complete trust in someone until they have really proved that they can be trusted. Because as Pisceans, you can be very, very trusting, and somewhere it is very childlike, and the divine protects the innocent. But at the same time, you need to use your Piscean wisdom also, because what happens is that sometimes there is never a second chance, right? And when you are deceived, that time what happens is that you're so heartbroken that you don't feel like trusting someone once again. So in order to save yourself from all that, you just keep yourself in your center, and you will know, you will feel it, and according to your feelings and your intuitions, you can proceed ahead in your relationship as far as your dating is concerned. So here you are, my dear Pisceans. It's a wonderful month, and yes, please be calm. Do a lot of breathing exercises so that you release the stress, because I see that as there is conflicting energy also happening, it's taking place in the month of September. So you need to be quieter and don't punish yourself for somebody else's mistake. Okay, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So thank you, dear Pisces, for following me to the reading, and I wish you a wonderful month of September. So let this be, it's the 9th month, so the 9th month is the month of giving birth to something. So let this be the month of giving birth to a new idea, project, a baby, a new house, something new. A new person, a new love coming into your life, something new coming in, right? Because it is the newness month, right? So take care, and please do like, share and comment, and don't forget to watch the message of the universe. Okay, so see you there. Bye bye, take care, God bless, bye.